What's going on, YouTube? It's your girl, Monique Nicole, and I am back with another video. Before we get started, honey, if you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. While you are at it, go ahead and click the thumbs up button, to like this video. It is an easy and free way to help support my channel. I am in desperate need of growth. So please hit that like button. It actually goes a long way, you guys, as far as the algorithm goes. Y'all simply clicking the like button lets YouTube and the algorithm know that you like my content. People actually like my content and are watching, and that will then pop up on other people's channels for suggestions. And that's how it grows. Okay, so hitting the like button truly helps us go a long way. Let's see who's in the building. DeMarcus Vaughn, what's good? My boo, Dairy B, thank you for coming through. I am, baby, when I CP time, I'm on CP time. So what had happened was, because I have a legitimate excuse. I don't want y'all to think that I just don't care about y'all. So for those that know, I originally set this video for last night. I forget what time now because it's all a blur. Nonetheless, I set this video for last night. Then I had a business call. I thought it was going to be a quick little 30-minute call. Baby, I got proof. The call was 2 hours and 17 minutes long. I kid you not. I am not making it up. I thought it was going to be a 30-minute call. Ended up being 2 hours and 17 minutes long. That is okay because it was a good call, a much needed phone call. However, it cut into my recording time. And by the time I got off that call and had to finish up some work, I was like, yeah, I was in a bonnet. I was like, I am not about to get cute and get on camera at damn 10:30 at night. And how ironic, here I am now at 10:30 at night doing this. However, I just came from somewhere. So I was already dolled up. But technically, actually, that's a lie. So then fast forward to today, I was going to go today live at 12. That didn't happen. Long story short, better late than never. Your girl is here. And listen, I hope y'all can tune in. I hope more of y'all pour in as I keep going. If not, replay crew, you know what to do. Hit that goddamn like button and comment and engage. Yes, so thank you, DeMarcus. I heard the news. Bel-Air was renewed for a 4th and final season. How do we feel about that, guys? I am still trying to catch up on Bel-Air. However, I know the success of the show. This past season, which was season 3, was a really good season as far as what y'all told me and the reviews I read. It was a good season of Bel-Air. I am behind, but I am trying to catch up. So yeah, I mean, most of the comments I've been hearing are people are surprised that they are ending Bel-Air at just season 4. A lot of you guys feel like Bel-Air could go on for at minimum 2 more seasons. You guys let me know if you guys agree with that that commentary. That's kind of what I've seen online. Is a lot of people are shocked that it's the 4th and final, and a lot of people. My cat is having the zoomies. A lot of people think that Bel-Air literally has at least 2 more seasons in them. But look, let's just be happy. You know, on the bright side, I always would rather a show bow out gracefully and end on a high versus dragging it out and just pulling at straws and to the point where the fans are like, can you please end the show? All American. So yeah, that was shade. So yeah, shout out to Bel-Air. Shout out to the cast, the crew, everyone involved in Bel-Air. To me, it was the little engine that could. You know, I feel like it had a lot to prove. The fact that it was somewhat of a remake, a newer generation version of Fresh Prince, and they really, I think, surpassed a lot of expectations, and they beat the odds. So I'm very proud of Bel-Air as a show and everyone involved. So shout out to them. Monique Nicole, will you check out Both Eyes Open with Gail Bean and Mac Wiles? I'm not I don't know too much about that. So I will have to do my own research and figure out what the show is about, all that stuff. But I'm a fan of both people, Gail Bean and Mac Wilds. So I'm a fan. I'm not opposed to it, but it just really depends on what the TV lineup is going to be at the top of the year and what I can commit to with my schedule. But please, if y'all have TV suggestions, documentary suggestions, please hit me in the DMs. You guys, the last couple months, I've been on this weird documentary kick. It has been mainly true crime documentaries type thing, but I'm really in this documentary kick. And so, and you know what? I'm going to talk about it. Since I mentioned documentaries, I actually had this on my list of topics 2 weeks ago when I did Hot Topics. But so I'm just going to go on a whim. I did not have this queued up, but I'm going to talk about it briefly. You guys, for those who are old enough to know, JonBenet Ramsey, you guys, they are doing, or I'm sorry, they have already released the 11th 100th JonBenet Ramsey documentary on Netflix. I think it was just released a week or two ago, and it's getting mixed reviews. I am hearing that in the documentary there are some things that got not discovered, I guess revealed, is the word. Things were revealed that a lot of people did not know. I also heard that before the documentary aired on Netflix, one of those true crime podcasts, I forget which podcast it is, but they did like a 3-hour like in-depth episode of the case. I believe it was not associated with the Netflix documentary. I think it was a standalone podcast episode about the case in itself, and I heard that was pretty good, and that too revealed a lot of stuff. So you guys, I'm sure most of my audience knows about it. Most of you are my age and older. But JonBenet Ramsey was what, 6 years old at the time, 5 or 6 years old, or 6 or 7 years old. I'm sorry, y'all. I really, again, I didn't do my research. This is going on a whim. Nonetheless, she was a young little girl, who was tragically murdered in her own home, nearly 30 years ago. The crazy thing is, me and her were pretty much, it's actually kind of sick, but the time of her demise, her death, her tragic death, I was about the same age as her. So it's like if she was still alive, she would be about my age, which is 34. Nonetheless, she was murdered in her home. And for those that don't know, it became a huge hoopla because her body was found in the home by her father. It immediately became a circus of who done it. The police department in Colorado, they butchered the case from the beginning. Things were not done correctly. They did not rope off the crime scene or the house. They let people come in. People were just in and out. Neighbors, relatives were in and out. It was a shit show. There was a ransom. Nonetheless, it has been a 30-year unsolved mystery, a 30-year cold case. And they have come back now again with the freaking 500th documentary on JonBenet Ramsey. And it's got a lot of people talking. I mean, this is just one of those polarizing cases that we will probably hear about forever, as far as in American pop culture. Really, if it's always a case, it just goes down like the O.J. Simpson case. It's just one of those cases it's always going to be historic. It's always going to be something that is discussed again. Okay, yeah, she was 6 years old at the time where she was terribly murdered. As we all know, her parents were blamed for and questioned for many years. For many years, her parents again, through the court of public opinion, her parents were always deemed guilty. Her parents were always questioned. It was always just different theories that came out. In later years, people suspected that the brother did it, who the brother was only a couple years older. I don't think the brother did it because of how egregious the murder was. And I don't want to repeat specifics because it is pretty gruesome and it is very triggering, and it's really disturbing for me to even say the word out of my mouth. But Google is free, and for those who don't know, y'all can look it up. I don't want to say the word, especially because it involves a child, a 6-year-old small baby, and I can't believe she was murdered the way she was murdered. Guys, I don't know what to say as far as who done it, right? I'm going to watch the documentary. So I'm not going to do a deep dive in the case right now with you guys, because I'm going to watch the documentary of myself. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to make some notes on key, takeaways from the documentary. Were there things that I discovered that I didn't know before? So I'm going to do a separate video on the new Netflix documentary about JonBenet Ramsey. I will do that within the next 2 weeks, and I will come back to you guys and we can really flesh it out because it is such a polarizing case. But I did want to touch on that. Please, replay crew, can you just drop in the comments if you have watched it already or if you're interested in watching it and all that good stuff. That way I can gauge the amount of people who are interested in me reviewing the case and the documentary. Because I'm gonna go over the case. I'm gonna go over things that I already know about, and then whatever new findings get discovered through the documentary. So yeah. All right, moving on. Yeah, what is this? Oh, no. Let's do this. What's next? What do I want to do next? Because we got a few things. Y'all, we gonna talk about TD Jakes. TD Jakes, y'all. Hold on. Now this is kind of hard because I'm sharing from a different screen. Okay, y'all can see me. Cool. Okay, so before I play this. So if y'all don't know, I think just about a week ago, TD Jakes, while he was on the pulpit delivering Sunday message, Sunday word, I think maybe last Sunday, TD Jakes had definitely a medical emergency while on stage. I think that's one of the scariest things, is to be like in front of a crowd and like something is happening and you're trying to keep your composure, but you're also scared AF and you don't know what's going on. And then like imagine the people who were in the audience watching him and they're like, whoa, is something happening? I just can't imagine that kind of anxiety filled situation. Nonetheless, TD Jakes had a health scare and he was rushed to the hospital. Thankfully, he's had a quick recovery and is out of the hospital. So he's doing well, thank God. But let's look at a video of him addressing his congregation.
Morning, Father's house. I'm so delighted to see you. I'm grateful for God's faithfulness. I'm grateful for your faithfulness. I'm grateful for this season in my life. I just wanted to, I told you last Sunday that I'd see you this Sunday. And so here I am grateful to God for his goodness and his mercy and his grace. Many of you don't realize that you're looking at a miracle. Faced a life-threatening calamity, was rushed to the ICU unit, had emergency surgery, survived the surgery. Father's house.
Okay.
do
Here we are. So as he gets emotional as he shares a heartfelt message with his supporters after his medical emergency. I'm not afraid to die. Don't want to hurt my kids. Oh.
people text pictures. People concerned and setting up recent notes. Just grateful.
Oh, you guys, I'm not gonna play the clip of him having the medical emergency just because it's a little much. Listen, guys, definitely a miracle. I am a fan of TD Jakes. I don't really care what nobody says. I know again, this is where the court of public opinion really can sometimes be very, very negative. I know some of people are trying to rope him up with the Diddy shit, and I'm like, I just think there is no validity to that. TD Jakes being at a Diddy party I just feel like people are not being realistic. Now that all this stuff is coming out about Diddy, everybody wants to, and I want to say everybody, it's really not celebrities, it's actually like us regular people. We want to sit here like, oh, were you at a Diddy party? Were you at a Diddy? First of all, y'all, the Diddy parties, being at a Diddy party was not a bad thing. That was literally the norm. He was Diddy. He was the life of the party. He's a socialite. He's a celebrity. He's a whatever. He's all these things. Do you know how many celebrity friends he's had? I'm sure Oprah's been in his house. Quincy, everybody's been in his house. Everybody's been in his house. That's not it. It was, were you at Diddy's house at 4:00 in the morning upstairs in the bedroom? That's the question. And I don't think TD Jakes was up in the freak offs. So, I saw a lot of inappropriate and insensitive remarks. And it just shows me that a lot of people are very immature and insensitive and just don't appreciate life and death. Because I promise you, if he, God forbid, knock on wood, praise to Jesus, if he did not make it, it would have been rest in peace. Oh my God. But now because he did make it, people still want to make nasty comments. And I just think unless you've dealt with a near death experience or a medical scare like that, you don't know what it feels like. It is when you come close to like any type of death or sickness, it is very scary, very, very scary. So I am thankful because I feel like if God forbid something happened to him, like that would have been a really, really, really big loss in not only the church, but in the Black community. TD Jakes has helped a lot of people over the years. He has. And I really enjoy a lot of his sermons, a lot of his messages. I really do appreciate them. I identify with them. It resonates with me. He's one of my favorite pastors because I feel like the way he delivers his messages, it is easy to receive the messages. So I really am a huge fan of TD Jakes, and I'm not fickle. I'm not going to jump on a anti-hate train or whatever just because of what some of y'all say in the comments with no validity. So I think let's be human beings and let's just pray for him and his recovery. They're not saying what the medical emergency was. It definitely looked like a mini stroke. But they're not confirming or denying that, but it definitely looks like a mini, there's another more professional word for it, but it's like a mini stroke. That's what it looked like to me. It was scary to watch. And, we're just a few months off the heels of Fat Man Scoop collapsing on stage. So when it happened, if TD Jakes was going to make it, baby. I mean, I don't think any of us knew he was going to make it. So to me, it was nothing to really play about. Hey, Tamika Boo. It was nothing to really play about. So nonetheless, y'all, thank God we did not lose another Black legend in the community. So I am very thankful he's alive. Anybody who thinks he's faking, they're just sick in the fucking head. Like some people are just so cynical. It's just like, it's really disgusting. Like, because I read the comments too, DeMarcus, and I saw some pretty just gross, immature, insensitive comments from people. And I just think, okay, Simba, so Simba said hi. Y'all haven't seen Simba in like a year. So here he is. Nonetheless, sometimes people are disgusting. Let's pray for TD Jakes and just be happy that the man did not die on stage. All right, let's move on. I'm gonna break it up because I'm not about to do another sad story. I'm gonna save her for later. Let's do something a little bit more fun, y'all. A little more fun, a little more gossipy. Okay. So, baby, Ashanti and Nelly, honey. Baby, they said we gonna get all these kids out the way, honey. Ashanti said, baby, I'm of a certain age and I don't know how much longer I got. Oh, wait, hold up. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I got. So we gonna bust it wide open and knock these babies out the park. Okay. So can y'all believe it? Ashanti and Nelly, it's giving Rihanna and ASAP Rocky, but listen, my coochie, my uterus, my ovaries would need a little bit of a break. You know, back to back is like crazy to me, especially for like Ashanti being a first time mother. Nonetheless, y'all read the headline, child. Ashanti and Nelly reportedly, allegedly, they have not confirmed, but reportedly / allegedly are expecting baby number 2. I'm like, Ashanti, is your coochie even healed yet? I mean, I guess it is because they bumping coochie, so it must be healed. But back to back for me is crazy. Not only the toll that pregnancy has on the woman, the body, not to mention postpartum, not to mention getting used to breastfeeding, not to mention all the other things. But we have to remember again, Ashanti is of a certain age, 1, and 2, she has a biological clock. What I just do? Oh, and 3, Ashanti is not Michelle up the street. Ashanti got access, got money, got a heap of help, has nannies, has a mom who was active. She got cousins, auntie. She got all of that. So, Ashanti ain't like the rest of us. So I guess if anybody was to do this, Ashanti, the Ashantis of the world, the Rihannas of the world, better them than Kiki up the street. I'm just saying. But it's a little too much for me. But if they like it, I love it. I am happy for her. I'm happy for them, I'm happy. Someone in the comments said Russell and Sierra got 24 hours to respond. I am cracking up. So Ashanti, girl, you about to have 2 under 2. Like I said, the average person would pull their damn eyelashes out their damn eyeball from going insane. But Ashanti got it. If Rihanna can do it, Ashanti can do it. So you go, girlfriend. You go, girlfriend. Now, I also think I don't know if this is true, because if I do my math correctly, I don't even remember what month she gave birth, but I feel like if it is true, I'm surprised that she's announcing it this early, because like everybody knows, especially when you become a woman of a certain age, everybody knows that first trimester, hell, the second trimester is a little bit, first trimester is the most like pins and needles, like, oh my gosh. And then once you get to the second trimester, you can kind of breathe a little bit. But baby, I know for me, I'm not announcing shit until my belly is popped out. So I don't know what to say. What y'all think? Y'all real quiet in the comments. Y'all not really interacting with me. I told y'all, when y'all interact with me, that keeps the momentum going. That gives me a little extra energy. So please don't be shy, y'all. We one big happy family. Please come in the comment section, the chat, replay, something. Give me commentary. Let me know what you think. DeMarcus Vaughn, Ashanti and Nelly turning into Sierra and Russell Wilson now. Listen, really is giving Sierra. I mean, it's giving Rihanna and ASAP, but they did it. Thank you, Derry B. And that's what I was saying, and that's why I kept saying reportedly and allegedly, because they themselves have not confirmed or denied. So I will say that. But yeah, it's a little premature. So you're right. I love them. Good luck. And I'm sure we'll find out more. Now, trying to do any, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, I gotta do a sad story because I gotta go tic-tac-toe. I don't want to do back-to-back sad stories and then back-to-back funny stories. I want to keep it balanced. All right, y'all. So this is sad in the sense of we're really seeing the end and a possible demise. I really don't like this photo that was used by this blog site. I love the Neighborhood Talk. They are one of my favorite blog sites. I just think that this was a very distasteful photo and they know what they were doing. And I don't like that. But nonetheless, Wendy Williams is now permanently incapacitated according to her legal um what the hell am I doing? Nope. That's not what I want to do. Yeah, according to her legal guardian. Whew, neighbors, this is so unfortunate. Beloved TV host Wendy Williams has been in a tragic health battle ever since she was originally diagnosed with dementia in 2022. Unfortunately, it's a battle Wendy may not win. Oh my God, that's so sad to say. According to new court documents obtained by the U.S. Sun, Wendy is now permanently incapacitated as a result of her illness. Wendy's legal guardian, Sabrina, whatever, filed a motion to court to have certain details about her health and finances redacted from the public due to Wendy's health becoming worse than before and their need for privacy. In the doc, Sabrina claims Wendy is cognitively impaired and cannot physically and mentally take care of herself. Okay, that is woo. You guys, it's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Look, guys, despite what you think about Wendy Williams, whether you hate her, love her, indifferent, this is sad. I mean, nothing she's done in her career warrants what she's going through now. So when people say, "Oh, your karma," I think it's people are reaching with that. She's no different than what Joan Rivers did. She's no different than what Tasha K. She's not. So, I just think I don't get why people try to equate things. I've always been a person who knows how to separate things and compartmentalize. So that's never been an issue for me. I was overall a fan of Wendy Williams. Did I always like her? No. Did I always agree with her? No. But I still respected her for what she did, and she paved the way for so many people. And it is very sad that someone who has accomplished all the things that she has done, for someone to have the resume that she has and the experience that she has and the work ethic that she has, someone who has, oh my gosh, opened the door for so many people, was the blueprint for so many people in that space, is now being reduced to this. And that makes me very sad. That makes me sad. She's only 60 years old. My dad just turned 70 in October. So this is an early, I think this would be medically, this is an example of an early case as far as like early onset of dementia. I think 60, I'm not saying you can't be 60 and have dementia, but usually dementia patients, especially how bad it is with Wendy, you usually see that much later in life. 60, in my opinion, and if we have any medical people in the chat, please correct me if I'm wrong, but 60 is relatively young to have the stage of dementia that Wendy Williams is allegedly displaying. Now I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, not a tech, whatever, but from some deductive reasoning and a nice Google search, knowing her past history with alcoholism and drug abuse, mainly alcoholism. I recently discovered, just in general, discovered that alcohol, excessive consumption of alcohol can actually lead to early onset of dementia. I did not know that until recently. So that makes my wheels start to turn. And now I'm like, okay, does Wendy Williams have this terrible stage of dementia at such a young age because of her alcoholism? One could say that it plays a part, you know. So it's sad. It is sad. She's only 60. She's only 60. Like I said, my dad just turned 70 in October. My mom is right behind him. So my grandmother sadly passed away in January from dementia, but she was in her 90s. So it is very alarming and unusual to see someone of Wendy's age kind of at this devastating stage in dementia. I'm sad, y'all. I'm sad. I'm sad. She's gone. Like she's gone. Like we are never going to get another Wendy Williams. Often imitated, never duplicated. I'm talking about her like she's dead, and please forgive me. But just having insight on dementia, and if what they're saying is true about how severe the stage is, y'all please don't quote me, and don't take what I'm saying negatively. She might not be here much longer. Whether it's a year, 2 years, 3 years, I don't know, but she won't be here much longer if it's as bad as what they're saying. It's a very sad illness. And I feel for her son, her young son, Kevin Jr. Only child. Him and his mom have always been very close. He's been privy to a lot of things. Everybody knows the situation with her and Big Kevin and Little Kevin and the divorce and the side chick and we all in the lawsuits. We all know what's been going on the last few years. It's been very tumultuous. Hold on. Why does everybody I'm on YouTube, child? Anyways, y'all, I'm done talking about that because it makes me very, very, very sad. Yeah, Tamika, thank you for commenting. It is sad. There can be many reasons. My cousin was diagnosed with early signs. She's in her 50s. Oh my gosh. Never drunk. Oh my. Thank you for sharing that, Tamika. Oh, 50s that's probably the youngest I've ever heard. That is wow. Wow, 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 wow. And you know what's crazy, you guys, and I'm just gonna say it, I'm sure we're all thinking it. Have you guys not noticed in the last 5 to 7 years that people are being diagnosed with diseases and illnesses at much younger ages than ever before? Like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, that would have never been a thing. What Simi could just share with us. Cousin in her 50s having early signs of dementia, that would have never happened 15 years ago. I feel like there are, like, the diagnosis that I'm hearing about just young people in 30s, just like me, people in their 30s, people in their 40s. Look at Chadwick Boseman. We have to think about Chadwick Boseman. When he died of cancer, it's not like they just told him yesterday he had cancer. He had been battling cancer and again, do not quote me. I'm guesstimating. I'm trying to remember. This was 4 years ago when he passed. If my memory serves me correct, Chadwick, at the time of his death, he was only battling cancer for maybe 3 years. So he was still, at the time of when he was diagnosed, he was like 3 years younger, and he still was relatively young to have died from cancer. So it's just like, there's so many things I'm hearing about. You're hearing about kids, teenagers, kids who are 21, who are having congested heart failure at 21. It's unheard. Like, there's so many things that are happening. And yes, when it comes to medical, there's always going to be those weird 2% cases. And I get that. But collectively, younger people are being diagnosed with life-threatening diseases at much younger ages, and it is scary. And I think we all can agree, our food in America is probably one of the biggest culprits in that. Don't even get me on how pissed off I am about how every other week there's a recall, every other week something got a coli, every other week. So it just be feeling like, well, god dang, like listen, I'm gonna put it in God's hand. Like, I can't live my life in fear. My mom be like, oh, do your research, look at this, don't do that, don't. Mama, I'm gonna try, but I can't live in fear. Like, you can't eat. 9 people died from E. coli for freaking eating boar's head sandwich meat. Now, y'all know at the supermarket, boar's head is supposed to be the top je ne sais quoi of the sandwich meats. 9 people lost their fucking lives because of E. coli. They just had another outbreak with McDonald's. And it turned, guess what, y'all? It wasn't even the fucking meat that was the issue. It was the goddamn onions they were using at McDonald's. What was another one? Baby carrots. Baby carrots. Last month, there was a huge outbreak and recall across multiple states. And from that factory, they sold the carrots everywhere, baby. The high end and the low end, the Trader Joe's of the world, the Publixes of the world, all them places, Target, all them places. Like, I can't. And then I just saw something on TikTok. They telling us that we can't be like no motherfucking candle. Bitch, I like my candles. Let me have my Bath and Body Works candles. Now I can do candles because now it produces toxin. I'm like, fuck this shit, bro. Fuck this. What you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Can I live? Can I live? You know what I'm saying, y'all? And it's so frustrating because, like, y'all mother truckers, groceries, we all know what the hell groceries is costing nowadays, which is asinine. But y'all want inflation. Y'all gonna put us through inflation and mark up these prices for me to go to the grocery store to buy groceries and to die? To die? Child, y'all got me effed up. And I know I'm making fun of it because she thought it was just brain fog. That scares me, Tamika. We gotta talk offline about that because your story just kind of shook me up. Now it's cute. Girl, don't tell me that. It's cucumber. Well, luckily I don't really eat cucumbers often, but damn it. I like cucumbers though. Damn, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is messed up. And don't get me wrong, thankfully, because I have family in the UK, I do kind of ask them questions. And they say, of course, we have recalls too over there, but it's not as excessive as America. It is not at the rate that we have recalls. So it's just like, what is the point of the FDA, y'all? And like, what's the point? What is the point of the FDA if you guys are not regulating things? And again, it would be different if these were one-off situations, once in a blue moon, but this is now happening every other week. And the thing is, this isn't something you could just prevent, right? You cannot prevent this. We all go grocery shopping. We all buy produce. We all buy items. We all go out to eat. We all do all these things. So it ain't like you could just, prevent it. No. It's so funny because a week before they announced the E. coli outbreak with the carrots, I almost picked up a pack of baby carrots from the store. I was this close and I was like, nah. What if, and I'm not trying to be dramatic or woe is me, but what if I could have been a victim? You know what I'm saying? Like, any of us, like, it's boar's head meat. Don't they use that in Publix for the Public sub sandwich. Like, I mean, just it could have been, it's just something like that. And I know I'm making fun of it, but it's very sad that 9 people lost their lives. Like 9 family members had to bury their relative because of a fucking E. coli outbreak with deli meat. Do you know how pissed off I'm be if I go out like that? Not that I want to go out in no terrible way. Lord knows I want to go out quick, fast, in a hurry, no pain. I don't want to know I'm about to die. I would love to just die in my sleep. But do you know how pissed off I would be? I've gone my whole life, my ups and downs, my trials and tribulations, and I go out off some fucking baby carrots, some fucking cucumbers, or some goddamn deli meat. I would, y'all hear me now, and I'm, Lord, power is in the tongue. God, I rebuke this in the name of Jesus. I rebuke it. Bitch, if something like that ever happened to me or my family or my friends, bitch, I am suing them until they ain't got nothing left, baby. I'm suing the company. I'm suing them to where they great grandchildren got to pay me. Do you hear me? I would be so fucking livid, because what happens is, just like any other news cycle, we talk about these things and we forget. And guess what? The family has to move on and live with this great loss. We should not, as much as we fucking pay in America, we should not be having recalls on food every goddamn week. People should not be buried and die off of some goddamn recalls that y'all could have fucking prevented. It's because y'all are negligent. America is so negligent when it comes to so many things. You guys are negligent. You guys are selfish. It's always, let's do this quick. Let's cut corners. Oh, let's not do inspections. That's how this shit happens. We're not going to clean the system. We're going to cut corners. That is how this happens, y'all. And I didn't mean to go in like this, but it's been bothering me. And it's effed up. And they got to do better. They got to do better. Y'all not about to rape us with the charges about the cost of living and then have us die from E. coli outbreaks, bitch. Y'all better figure it out. Y'all better figure it the hell out. Damn it. Shit. We can't eat lettuce, cucumbers, pineapple, carrot. I'ma stop. I'ma move on. Okay. All right, on to something that we can laugh about. we can laugh about this. I had to get that off my chest. Y'all know how I do. I'm very expressive. All right, we can laugh about this, honey. We can laugh. All right, y'all. So the next story. What's the boy name? And I really like him, but I can never pronounce his last name. Kai Sanat. He's the Black, streaming person. I love him. He is funny. He is becoming a fan favorite. You guys. So he had a live episode where he had his new besties, Kevin Hart and Druski, who I love. Mute. He had Druski and Kevin Hart come on, y'all. And it was a key. This was the second, so Kevin Hart and Druski came on, I think, a couple months ago. It became such a big hit, such a fan favorite. They brought that shit back for the night before Thanksgiving. I love Kai too, Derry B. I think he seems. Oh, what am I doing, child? Hold up, Gina. Hold up. I shared the wrong damn screen. Hold on. I got too many screens open. I love Kai. I think he seems, again, I don't know him, but he seemingly is a kind person, seemingly is a humble person, seemingly is a decent person. And y'all know he does his infamous lives where he's on the was it Twitch, or I don't be knowing these apps, y'all. He be on the live for 3, 4, 5 hours. It gets millions of views. He just hit a crazy fucking record. He about to be rich for the rest of his fucking life. Nonetheless, so Kevin Hart and Druski went over there to do another live with him because the first one was such a big hit. Now, I watched some of it. It was hilarious. So during y'all, basically the lives, if y'all don't watch, it's live, but you know, they're low-key comedians. They're funny, so they're entertainers. So, you know, between Kevin Hart, Druski, and Kai, they're funny. Like, so they do a lot of the stuff they do, they know they're putting on for the cameras and being entertaining. Okay. So part of the live, at one point in the live, they have like this dinner scene, right? Where it's like Kai and some of his crew, of course, Druski, Kevin Hart, and then they had these people dressed up as like the Addams family on some weird shit. So the first clip before this went viral, Kevin Hart was seen at the table just talking to them and making fun of them. But it was a skit. It made sense. It was cute. Kevin Hart didn't do nothing. Now, Druski also being funny and trying to outdo Kevin Hart, seemingly to some people, maybe have took it too far. So one of the children who were there, which I think is a paid actor to be there, to go along with the skit, if you ask me, one of the alleged paid actors, child paid actors, was there. And so during the dinner speech, Druski called him a fat little ninja. And it got mixed reviews. I mean, Kai actually felt bad in the moment and hugged him. I'm going to play a couple clips, y'all. Nonetheless, Druski was joking, called the little boy a fat ninja, and, you know, it got mixed reviews. He even apologized to the boy that same night. 2 days later, 3 days later, this boy's mama comes on live, y'all. I'm gonna play the first thing so y'all can see the apology and all that. Then we're gonna get into what this mama did, because I got smoke. I got smoke for this mama. So let's start with exhibit A. Let's start with exhibit A, shall we? Let's go to the dinner scene. Okay, what's going on here? Hold on. Move, bitch. Oh shit, motherfucker. Hold on, y'all. Technical difficulties. Okay, let's try that again. Ass nigga. Oh my god. Okay, so then Druski apologizes.
I got a couple drinks, but that ain't no excuse. For real. Like, I'm a bigger dude, you're a bigger dude. We on the same page, and like, I really do apologize. I understand. We got the same mindset. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, getting excited in here. You know what I mean? But I rock with you. What's your name? Joseph. You're a good dude, Joe. You're gonna go far. I got a cousin named JoJo.
Y'all quiet in the chat. I need y'all's input on this, because I'm about to ask y'all for y'all's opinion. So the people that are watching, I need you to not be shy. I need your input on this. So now I'm about to play the clip from the young boy's mom. I'm going to play it first, and then we're going to dissect, because like I said, I do have some smoke for her. So let's go ahead and play it.
I got a
all fucking night. I said, Mom, I feel helpless that I couldn't get my son out of the house because of security and because of like the ADA or whatever she was telling me everything's okay when it wasn't. And I can't believe like Kaisa not kept letting this be filmed. I can't believe like he let this be out there that he's a part of Druski humiliating my baby when my son was there to do an Addams Family skit. They fucking lied to us, you guys. And then they're supposed to have a teacher on set or a monitor, and they didn't have no monitor for me to watch my son. And I'm sitting here to watch my son cry and be bullied by this stop motherfucker. For no reason, my son was just sitting there, you guys. You guys need to cancel Druski. Because that's not okay what you did. You're not cool anymore, guys, and then you suck. I've been crying all fucking night. Druski was physically and mentally assaulting my son, calling my son a fat ass nigga, whatever he was saying. But he's a big ass silverback gorilla. He had no business talking to a 9-year-old like this. This is my little boy that was at Christ in that house last night.
Hello. So I was sitting there, in character because, well, I'm supposed to be Pugsley from the Addams family, so we mostly don't talk. Druski insulted me multiple times. And if you check on the YouTube video, they cut it out.
They wouldn't let me get my son. Security would block me. The person in charge of telling me what's supposed to go on was saying that my son was crying because he didn't get no food, which was a lie. Druski was physically and mentally assaulting my son, calling my son a fat ass nigga, whatever he was saying. But he's a big ass.
Hold on, y'all. Sorry, because I have to get my mind right. I'm so sorry, y'all. There's so much I want to say, so I'm trying to figure out where I want to go first. Okay, so let me start by saying what I think what I personally think is obvious. I think this, and y'all, I'm not one of those conspiracy theories. No, I'm sorry. I feel like this mom is full of shit. I feel like this mom is trying to get a money grab. She's trying to get clout. She's trying to get attention by any means necessary. Okay, let's go with the obvious. Your child is a 9-year-old actor, aspiring actor, child actor, up and coming child actor. That's the world that he wants to be in. Period. Hard stop. However you guys got booked, I'm assuming he has an agent. I'm assuming he has a talent manager. I don't know. Assuming he has those things, or maybe the mom is his manager, which if she is, then I have bigger issue with her. But nonetheless, he got booked for a gig, you guys. This was a gig, okay? In the grand scheme of things, this was a gig. This gig was with adults. He was probably the only kid there, definitely the youngest child there. Okay. Not only was this booking with adults, the booking was with 3, whatever you want to call them, comedians, actors, influencers, media personality, whatever terminology makes you feel better. That's what these guys are. Okay. As a parent who has a young child, aspiring actor, I would hope that you would have done your research on what type of show your 9-year-old child is getting booked for. Okay. All it takes is a little Google schmoogle search, a little YouTube search, a little Instagram search to see Kai's viral clips, to see Druski's viral clips, to see previous streams with the 3 of them on the. So that's my other point. Okay. I feel like the mother is not giving authentic. It's giving fake. It's giving a scheme that Todd set up for them to come to us with the bullshit. It's giving scheme. It's giving money grab. It's giving clout chaser. Okay, that's what it's giving to me. Now, I'm not saying that did Druski take it too far, maybe? Yeah, he maybe did. Because a child was involved, and we are in very sensitive times right now. 20 years ago, this wouldn't have been controversial. But in 2024, yeah, I think he went too hard. And if you watch the live stream, y'all know they're all three feeding off of each other. Kai, Druski, Kevin Hart, they're all feeding off of each other. And even though it's funny and it seems they definitely have a natural chemistry, they're obviously still trying to be funny, right? They're trying to be funny. So this is definitely part of the skit. In real life, is Druski gonna call a 9-year-old a fat little nigga? No, but it just kind of fit. Now that he dragged it, I think he dragged the joke out too long and did not read the room. Yes, he did. Does he deserve backlash for this moment? No, because it's all in context. Now, some of you are saying you don't know Druski, you don't care for Druski. I am a huge fan of Druski. I think Druski is hilarious. Druski is a Instagram comedian, influencer. He's been doing it for a few years now. He's very similar to Desi Banks. Those two get compared quite often. Druski really is the king of him and Desi, I will say, the king of like funny skits. He does all types of funny and very much so relatable skits. Again, relatable is subjective, right? We have to remember Druski does appeal to the younger audience, the younger crowd, even people my age, 30s, 40s. He does not all his content, but some of it does. Druski definitely has a very large audience. Druski appeals to definitely the Black community for sure, but them white people love him too. You know what I mean? Because of the type of skits that he does. He does all types of skits. The funny thing, Druski actually, I did not know him growing up, but Druski went to one of my rival high schools. So he grew up in Gwinnett County, Georgia, just like me. And it's just crazy to see someone literally from my neighborhood make it the way he made it. But nonetheless, I'm a big fan of Druski. I love his stuff. It might not be for everybody. Like I said, he is more for the younger crowd. But he's funny. I love his skits. Nonetheless, let's see. I want to hear what you guys are saying. No child should be in Kai's basement. Not it needs sage. Oh no, okay. So many bad spirits, so many older men and young men in proximity to each other. Very odd. Save the I mean, I agree. This is where I have to blame the mom, because it's like you know what your son got booked for. And if you didn't do your research, that's on you. Tamika says she does not care for Druski. I like Kai. The mom was doing too much after a while. Yes. Why did she let her child go there in the first place? Exactly, Tamika. Great point. Yes, Tamika, that's my only question. She let her son in a room she wasn't able to be in. Exactly. I mean, this is 2024, honey. Did you not watch the Nickelodeon documentary, baby? This is not 1995. Hell, if it was 1995, my parents, let me tell you something. And this kind of goes hand in hand. Again, I wasn't going to talk about it, but we talking about it. It goes hand in hand, damn it. If y'all, and I didn't even watch the whole documentary, but last year when the viral Nickelodeon documentary came out and they exposed all that shit that was happening, baby, some of those parents, a lot of those parents should have been in trouble too. I'm trying to figure out, I don't even care what race you are, as a parent, how do you, and I'm trying to give grace because I know some certain scenarios were different than others and things happen and people can be conniving and convincing and all of that. But growing up, my parents didn't play that. Like the activities that I used to be in, of course, they would just drop me off, dance practice. Okay, drop me off. But baby, they coming back to pick me up. Let's be real. Dance class is just 2 hours. The fact that in the 90s, these people on set, the director, all the people were like, yeah, no parents allowed. No parents allowed. What you mean no parents allowed, my love? What you mean? Oh, there's gonna be some type of parental figure in the goddamn place. Like, what are you talking about? So, yeah, I feel like when it comes to Kai and them, after this incident, to be on the safe side, they probably not gonna do too many book too many child stars and talent for his live. There's just no need for it. I'm sorry, Kai. Even though I think he's a sweet person, you do appeal to the Kai is interesting because he appeals to the younger crowd and the older. Don't get offended. He appeals to the youngins. I mean, he appeals to the 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 25, 35, 45, 50. He has a very wide audience. I think majority of his fan base are younger. With that, a 9-year-old child need to be in the mix because all y'all do is cuss, y'all be drinking, y'all be smoking weed, there's ass shaking, there's all types of dialogue that's had. I just feel like, why did you have your 9-year-old child be booked for that fucking thing? Like, it just don't make no sense. So the mom, like I said, y'all, with everything, with a little bit of deductive reasoning and looking at the clips and her bad acting, I need her to go take up some acting classes because her son's a little bit of a better actor than she is. I've been crying all night. Baby, I ain't seen not one tear drop. Not one. Not one. It was not convincing, boo-boo. Sorry, my love. Wasn't convincing. Wasn't convincing. And when she dropped the N-word, that let me know a lot. That let me know a lot. When she dropped the N-word with ease, that let me know a lot right there. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Replay crew, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Even if it's different than my opinion, I'm welcome. I just know what I believe. And yeah. And if it's true, if they did not let her in, that is messed up on their part. I don't know, y'all. This is kind of weird. Weird. Okay, next topic. What else I got for y'all? What else do we got? First of all, I'm so freaking bad at doing this shit, bro. I just get on here and I just start yapping my motherfucking mouth, and I forget to do the housekeeping. Please, go stop what y'all are doing and hit that like button right now. I told y'all at the beginning of the video, liking the video for us content creators truly goes a long way. It is an easy and free way to help support our channel and our content. By you guys liking the video, guess what it does? If y'all like the video, it then puts the video in the algorithm. And then what happens is other people who are not subscribed, they will see my content appear as suggested content. And then they're going to be like, who is this pretty girl? Let's click on it. Oh, she a hot ass mess. I like her. I'm going to subscribe. You see how that works? So please like that motherfucking like button, please. Thank you. All right, y'all. Next story, and this might actually be the last one. I had it on my maybe list, and I'm going to do it. I'm sorry that I'm hitting y'all with a few sad stories. Actually, I got 2 more stories. One's gonna be quick. They're both gonna be quick. Let me not lie to y'all. Anyway, okay, 2 more stories, y'all. One sad, one good. All right, y'all. So, how do I want to present this? I don't know. There's no perfect way to present it. Okay. I'm not sure if y'all saw the previews, but I think Netflix is doing a documentary on Sean Bell, you guys. Oh my goodness. If you guys do not know the case of Sean Bell, it is one of the saddest cases that I've ever, is it Netflix doing this? I've ever, maybe it's not Netflix. Did I make that up? Definitely not Netflix. But nonetheless, y'all, Sean Bell, 18 years ago, Sean Bell, a 23-year-old groom, literally the night before his wedding, was tragically killed by the NYPD after leaving his bachelor party on what should have been the happiest day of his life. His story is one that must never be forgotten. Now Sean's life and legacy comes to the screen in Aftershock, okay, a powerful 3-part series produced by Manny Halley. Manny Halley production in collaboration with Sean's then fiance Nicole P. Bell and their daughters. Okay, written by yeah, y'all. Let's watch the trailer and then let's talk about it.
They get married tomorrow. My future husband, he was just doing what most men do the day before their wedding. So I'm like, where is he coming back? He's talking about how beautiful a relationship is. Everybody's talking about the cops.
People need to hear from you. Your voice is important. Sean Bell was shot down in a hail of 50 shots.
Finally, know this court will do what is right for this officer of the law.
There has been no repercussions for the accident. They took away my joy. Future. We are not going to allow that to happen again. This is not over.
Okay, you guys. Wow. Yeah. Tamika says, I don't know if I can watch. I remember this in real time. I know, Tamika. I'm kind of there with you, sis. I'm gonna try. I really don't know if I can watch it. I want to support the film. I want to support the film, especially knowing that the family is involved in this. I want to show support. But even though I was young, I wasn't that damn young. It happened 2006. I don't know why my memory, I always thought it was like earlier 2000s, but they're saying it happened in 2006. So I was in high school at that time. Derry B said, I am not watching that. I don't blame you, love. I don't blame you at all, you guys. It is like a story that I just, you know how there's some stories and some incidents that you just never get over. You know, you just never get over it. It's just never going to sit right with you. It's never going to bring you any type of peace or no. I feel like Sean Bell's case is one of those cases that is and was a gut-wrenching case that shocked not only New York, but shocked the country. So this, I'm just going to read what's on Wikipedia real quick. Sean Bell, an unarmed, of course, Black man, was shot and killed, oh my gosh, by undercover New York Police Department officers in the borough of Queens, where I'm from, where I have family that still live, on November 25th. Ooh, and it was like Thanksgiving. November 25th, 2006. Sean Bell and two of his friends were shot when both plainclothes and undercover NYPD officers fired a total, I remember this, of 50 rounds, y'all. 50 rounds. Bell's friends were severely wounded. The incident sparked fierce criticism of the NYPD from members of the public and drew comparisons to the 99 killing of Amado Diallo. Sorry, I don't know. I don't remember that incident. 3 of the 5 detectives. Oh, God, yeah, this was bad. 3 of the 5 detectives involved in the shooting went to trial on charges of first and second degree manslaughter, first and second degree assault, and second degree reckless endangerment. They were found not guilty. I'll have to do more digging. I don't remember what led to the shooting. I don't remember what led to the shooting. I will have to read it, and I don't want to bore you guys with me trying to read it right now on camera and this is a lot, y'all. So me trying to sift through the important parts. I don't want to bore you. It was a big case, you guys. It was a really big case. Yes, I was younger, but I do remember it. And I know I will never forget his name. I'll never forget, the tragedy. I don't remember the details. Like I said, I don't remember what led to the shooting. If any of you guys remember those specific details, please put it right now in the comments. Replay crew, please put it in the comment section and help me refresh my memory. I will read up on it later. Nonetheless, you guys, tragic case. I'm conflicted on if I'm going to watch it or not, just like Tamika and Derry B said. Not sure if they can watch it either. Obviously, it's very hard to consume that. And I just pray for his family, friends, and loved ones. I pray that they're doing well today. I pray that once this film gets released, I pray they will be in a good mental space. If not, I hope they have a therapist and they have their therapist on speed dial, because something like this, once it starts getting more press, the blogs pick it up, all that, it can be very triggering to essentially relive such a tragic moment. Guys, if you know me personally, I'm a very empathetic person, very empathetic, sometimes to my own detriment. So I always felt heartbroken for his fiance, his wife to be. I mean, that's supposed to be one of the happiest moments of your life, getting married and expecting a child and all that with someone who you love and someone who you plan on spending the rest of your life with, and to know that they never got that opportunity to walk down the aisle. The fact that he went out on a night with the boys, went out and a fun night with the boys, bachelor party, woo woo, I'm getting married tomorrow. It's devastating. So yeah, y'all. All right, moving on. One last story, and it's not sad, so don't you worry. It is actually a celebratory story. Okay, you guys. The amazing Kerry Washington, my girl Kerry, finally got her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, y'all.
Thank you all so much for being here. I'm so grateful to see you all. I want to say a very special thank you to the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce for this star and for this day. Do I get to do whatever I want for the rest of my life on December 2nd? Thank you all so much for being here.
I am just, oh my gosh, hold on guys. I want to find, let me see. I want to find the video. She had Tyler Perry there with her, and she had Shonda Rhimes with her, which I thought was absolutely amazing. First of all, let's get into Kerry Washington. Kerry is just that girl. Kerry Washington is so beautiful to me. So beautiful. Let's get into that nice shot right there. But yes, here we go. So she had, and I love this. Okay, Tyler Perry dressing down. I like them boots though. TP in the building, look a little scruffy. Tyler Perry in the building, and okay, Shonda, girl, you on that Ozempic? Baby, I ain't seen Shonda Rhimes this skinny in years. Not that she was super big, but I just feel like sister is slim down, baby. I need to lose some weight, baby. Shonda Rhimes is up here, upstaging me. I thought this was beautiful that Tyler Perry was there with her and Shonda Rhimes was there with her. I mean, I thought, wow, beautiful. What a full circle moment. I love Kerry Washington. I've always loved her. I've always admired her work. I think she is a great actress. Honey, for those that don't know, I wasn't on YouTube during the Shonda Thursday time. So, and I regret that deeply. I wish I was on YouTube when Scandal was out. I mean, for those that know, Shonda Thursdays, TGIT, were legendary, and a lot of us missed those days. I mean, you had Grey's Anatomy, you had Scandal, and then you had How to Get Away with Murder. So, yeah, but before Scandal, I think the first role that I saw Kerry Washington was definitely Save the Last Dance. I'm not ashamed to say it. You got to start somewhere, and she was Chanel. And yeah, don't talk about my brother. That's my brother Derek. That's my brother Derek. Yes, if you know, you know. My girl Kerry Washington had the curly natural hair, and she was in Save the Last Dance, and I love that for her. And she has had success ever since. Now, I'm not saying it just was a hop and a skip for her. I know she went some years, probably not really landing the best roles, but you got to start somewhere in this damn industry. Now, the role that Kerry Washington had that let me know that mama is that girl, that mama can act her ass off, was Ray, baby. Ray, when she played in Ray with Jamie Foxx and played his lover and secretary, baby, Kerry Washington ate that role. Do you hear me? It was so compelling. That is when I knew, oh, she's that girl. You know what I mean? That was probably one of her best roles to date. Now she's had some other good ones. I can't remember. I mean, okay, should I pull up the IMDb? Like, let's see. But Ray was the first role that made me fall in love with Kerry Washington. Now, of course, Django was another one, baby. The way Kerry ate in Django. Excellent job in Django. She had her little roles here and there, got to get it how you live. She had a role in Little Man with the Wayans brothers. I Think I Love My Wife with Chris Rock and all of them. She had Lakeview Terrace. She had that movie with Samuel L. Jackson, baby. Samuel L. Jackson was a terrible menace in that movie. She's done her thing. She's done her thug dizzle. But nothing could have prepared her for the success that she was going to have when she took on the role of Olivia Pope in Scandal, honey. Scandal. Baby. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care if there's any naysayers, critics. Scandal was that show. Scandal freaking changed the trajectory of Kerry Washington's career forever and in the best way possible. I don't think a lot of people understand what Shonda Rhimes and what Carrie did with Scandal. That Scandal was the first time in I can tell you definitely over a decade, if ever, where a black, I don't want to misquote. It's either that was the first show in over a decade or that was the first show ever where a black woman, I think ever, Scandal was the first show ever where a black woman was the lead star on ABC. They count it as prime time. Kerry Washington did an interview. I saw on I found it on TikTok, and she said she kind of just shared how big of a deal it was, right, for her and Shonda to succeed with that. And you have this black woman, and how the powers that be. Guess what, y'all? The powers that be in the beginning of Scandal, they were like, Carrie's great, but we don't really know if Carrie can pull this off. I think Olivia Pope should be basically not black. Okay. And so Shonda and Carrie had to fight to prove that Olivia Pope can and will be black. And they also did not want to disrespect the real life Olivia Pope. Now, I forget the woman's name, but there is a real life Olivia Pope that Shonda loosely based it off of. So again, you guys, it's like, oh my gosh, it's not to take away from her stuff before Scandal, but oh my goodness, those 7 seasons of Scandal, having Kerry Washington have her name at the top of the call sheet. Now, I cannot. Hold on, y'all. I cannot. I know this wasn't supposed to be about Scandal. This is supposed to be about Carrie, but it is what it is. It's my channel, and I'm going to do what the hell I want. We cannot talk about Scandal and Carrie's impact on the show without talking about Joe Morton, aka Papa Pope. Papa Pope, y'all. Papa Pope. Let me tell you something. Shonda, one of the best things you ever did in Scandal, was hire Joe Morton as Papa Pope. Shonda, the casting department, everyone who played a hand in it, adding Joe Morton to Scandal was the best thing they could have ever done. Joe Morton, aka Papa Pope, elevated the show. His character elevated the acting, elevated, baby, Kerry Washington. When Papa Pope was on the scene with the gangster lean, when Joe Morton pulled up, Kerry Washington's acting freaking came up here too. Not that she wasn't doing it before, because Mama was delivering it. But those that know, when this man popped on the scene on Scandal and was opposite of Kerry Washington, baby, this elevated the show. And so this was one of the best casting decisions I think ever made on television. Y'all real quiet in the chat. I'm gonna need y'all to, I need the amen corner. I need somebody to co-sign me. Thank you, Tamika. Yes, Kerry Washington, well deserved, but I'm gonna need a little more, interaction, because I feel like I am talking to myself. That is what it feels like, and it feels kind of crazy. Nonetheless, y'all, shout out to freaking Kerry Washington, man. Well deserved. Well deserved. Bravo, sister. And she, like I said, now y'all know they about to drop a movie. TP about to drop that movie with Kerry Washington being the lead star. The 6888, y'all. Have y'all seen that trailer? Now that trailer, excuse me. Thank you, Derry B. Derry B, thank you. You said I'm multi-talented. I feel you, boo. I appreciate you, Derry B. You've been interacting with your girl, and I appreciate you. I do. Go back to multitasking. I'm nosy though. What you doing, girl? You doing laundry? You look. Anyway, it's almost midnight. Let me hurry up and get off the line. I have y'all up past y'all's bedtime. Anyway, y'all. Yes, I'm excited about that movie too. With TP with Todd Perry directed, produced it. I gotta look it up, write it, direct. I don't know, but it looks good, y'all. It looks good. I think it drops in January, if I'm not mistaken. So whenever this movie drops on the Netflix, I will be watching and I will be reviewing. I am praying that this is a good movie by the legendary Tyler Perry. Nonetheless, congratulations, Kerry Washington. I love her. She's one of my favorite people in Hollywood. I've never met her. I don't even know if she's nice in real life, but I think she's nice in real life, based on what I've watched of her. I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy because there's so many people who started with Kerry Washington and, starred in those little movies, and, to see where her career has gone is so amazing. And I just am so happy for her. And I'm glad that she's being recognized. And I love that for her. Yay. Go, Kerry. But baby, let me say something. Kerry, y'all know we have not seen Kerry Washington's husband in like 5 years, baby. I don't even remember what he looked like. Do he exist? Does he just be at home with the kid? Like, now, y'all want to talk about a celebrity keeping their private life private? Miss Kerry Washington? The Kerry Washingtons of the world, the Issa Raes of the world. When I tell you they keep their love life locked and sealed, baby, we ain't seen Kerry Washington's husband in about 5 or 6 years. She ain't had that ninja on a red carpet in 5 years. Baby, Kerry, let me pull up. Oh, hey, Steven. You all late and stuff. Make sure you watch the replay, boo. Okay, I know you love me. I love you. Please watch the replay, honey, and show me some love. Yes, y'all. So we have not seen Kerry Washington and her husband. Her husband ain't stepped on a red carpet in about 5 years. I don't know. I mean, I definitely think it's intentional. And I get it. I would keep my love life private too, because we want this shit to survive. But they are still married, honey. He just be chilling. Let's be nosy for a minute. Y'all know how I do. I feel like today we had a lot of serious topics. I gotta give it a little fun. We had some serious topics today, but I don't make the news. I just report it. What am I doing? Here we go. Kerry Washington husband. I want to share the screen real quick. All right, baby. We ain't seen this fine piece of man in about 5, 6 years. She don't bring him on the carpet much. From what? Ooh, baby. Hold on, I'm trying to see if y'all can see what I see. Do you see what I see? Look at that. They both look sexy right there. I think he is African. Who this? What's this? Yeah, he definitely African with a name like that. Now, I don't know what part of Africa he from, but he African. And he is a cutie patootie. Oh, he looks so good, baby. Oh, he look good. See, when this article from? Oh, it's from 2023. Oh, shit. It says her husband has reminded her where she belongs. What you mean by that? Look at me being nosy, y'all. I'm doing my research right now. Yo, they got married in 2013. That was like 10, 11 years ago. They share 2 children together, and she is the stepmother to his teenage daughter. Okay. He's a football pro turned actor. He acts? Oh my God. Look at me. He played college football for the California Golden Bears and played in the NFL for 11 years for the Oakland Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. As his football career, I'm glad I found, because y'all, I never knew shit about this man other than he was fine. As his football career winded down, I'm not even gonna butcher his name. He began appearing as a guest in some TV shows, such as The Game, Friday Night Lights, Leverage, Cute. Okay, so a lot of his roles were in the late 2000s, 2010s. Okay, they met backstage at a Broadway show. I know that's right. They had a secret wedding 2013. So when she was shooting Scandal, because a Scandal premiered in 2012, so she got married a year into Scandal. Okay, cool. They had 2 babies. Because remember, y'all, during Scandal, there was a season where she was pregnant, and they kept putting her in a lot of coats and like ponchos. Like I remember we were all like, yep, Carrie's pregnant. But they, Scandal did their best in trying to keep it a secret. And that season she had no sex scenes with Fitz, so we all know that was. Anyway, the couple welcomed 2 children together, and they have a 9. Well, this was from 2023, so they probably so now Isabella is 10, Caleb is 7 now, and then the husband had a 17-year-old daughter already from a previous situation. Okay, very beautiful. The whole point how I got onto this was, y'all, I want to be, if I ever, get into that industry, which, I mean, I'm in the industry, but I don't want to be famous. So nonetheless, y'all not going to give a fuck about who I'm dating. But nonetheless, my point is, if I were to be a celebrity, I would want to be like a Kerry Washington or a Issa Rae, meaning you don't know shit about their fucking love life, baby. They keep their shit under wraps to the point where you forgot they're even fucking married. Like, I know people forget that Kerry Washington is married to that fine, sexy African man. Nonetheless, okay, I went on a little tangent. I hope y'all liked my little gossip corner, child. I didn't even mean to do all that. Anyway, Tamika said, yeah, they've been married. I knew they're married, but I just didn't know it was 2013. 2013 like feels like forever ago. You know what I mean? Oh, that's 11 years. Y'all know I'm not good at math. That feels like a lifetime ago. Yeah, 11 years ago was 2013, which for me feels like a freaking lifetime ago. But yeah, Tamika said, yes, he acts. Oh yeah, he acts. LOL, where you been? Girl, where have I been, Tamika? Is he in anything like current in the last couple years? Do you know of any of his more current or recent projects? Because I definitely want to support the brother. Yeah, you guys, I've been on here for 1 hour and 34 minutes, which is longer than I had intended. I'm not gonna lie. I love talking to y'all, so I really don't mind. I just don't want to drag it out. But we went over some pretty good topics. I try to do a mixture. Again, I don't make the news, I just report it. Today's stuff, some of it was sad, some of it was funny. So I feel like, I tried to do a little, a good little balance for you guys. There are some more things I could talk about, but we ain't gonna do it today. I'm gonna save it for next time. Thank you guys for tuning in. Before y'all head out, y'all know what to do, baby. If you don't know what to do, you know exactly what to do. And what is that? Hit that goddamn like button. Okay, I already told y'all, baby. In the words of Moochie, Put me up in that algorithm, baby. Y'all don't understand, y'all. When y'all like the videos for us YouTubers and content creators, baby, that like goes a long way, baby. The more likes I get, the more eyes that will see it. The more eyes that see it mean more growth. Okay? You get how that works? All right. When we say hit the like button, we're not saying it for fun. Thank you, Tamika. When we say hit the like button, we're not just saying it for shits and giggles, baby. Hitting that like button, you would be surprised the power of hitting a like button. When y'all hit that like button, it becomes in the algorithm. And then other people who might be tied to you, who like this type of content, guess what? My video will just randomly one day out the blue will pop up on their news feed, their timeline, their suggested content, and they're gonna be like, who this girl? Wait, let me click on her. Oh, she pretty. Oh, she crazy. Oh, she a hot ass mess. I like her. Let me subscribe. You see how that works? So yes, hitting the like button is very, very, very important. Now, I kind of fucked up, y'all. I made a promise that I can't keep. I told y'all I was gonna come back this week with the relationship segment. Yeah, I probably should have looked at my calendar before I did that, before I said that. This week ain't gonna work. This week is not going to work. I am sorry. Do not hate me. I have started the process, meaning I have reached out to said individuals and have gotten the yes from 3 individuals. I'm waiting for the 4th person to say yay or nay. And I will come back with the relationship segment starting next week. This week has just been very hectic. I'm going out of town on a quick little cabin trip this weekend. I'm leaving Friday. I got things to do personally, professionally, and then me and Nita gotta do reality TV talk. I haven't even talked to her in a couple days. We're gonna have to try to do, God, what's tomorrow? Wednesday. We're gonna try to do Wednesday and Thursday. I haven't even confirmed with her. I haven't even asked her, but that's what I'm hoping we can do. Tomorrow we can do something. Thursday we can do something. So please do not hold it against me. I am bringing it back. I just gotta do some planning. So the relationship segment will be back next week on the channel. Okay, listen, y'all. Big things are about to be happening. Okay, for your girl. The content gonna be different. Y'all might see me in a different way. Okay. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna jinx nothing. Okay. Pray to Jesus. Evil eye for the haters. But yeah, y'all. So stay tuned, honey. We gonna be switching some things up with Monique Nicole's channel. I still need some help. You know what? I'm gonna wait. What I was gonna say was I still need ideas and help on a title. I want to come up with a title for my relationship segment. But you know what? I think I'm going to wait because I think once we do a couple episodes, maybe something will naturally flow either from me, from the panel, or maybe from you guys. If you guys have an idea on what I can name my relationship segment, please hit me up in the DMs. I'm going to be very honest with y'all. I'm going to say it now. And it's on record, so nobody can steal it from me. Nobody can steal it from me. Y'all know I keep quoting. I always find myself quoting when I talked about men and women in today's generation and the ups and downs and the toxicity and the gender wars. You often hear me say the famous saying, women are from Venus, men are from Mars. So I was toying with the idea of something like that, a play on that. I just don't know what would sound good in catching. Venus and Mars, that doesn't really sound cute. You know what I mean? But it's like something very much something. I don't know. I'm not good at coming up with titles and name. Full transparency. When I was an entertainment blogger and I was writing articles for the Jasmine brand, do you want to know the hardest part for me? The part that that challenged me the most? It wasn't writing the articles, because after a while I caught the hang of it. That was challenging in the beginning, but once I caught the hang of it, I could write an article, baby. It was coming up with a title. That was my hardest part of being an entertainment blogger, was figuring out, how am I going to title this article? You know why? Okay. And this is me just ranting. Y'all know I'm a talker. You have to understand, in the world of entertainment blogging, journalism, I don't like to call it journalism because I think journalism is on another tier. In the world of entertainment blogging, we're all doing the same thing. We're also all each other's competitors. So the Jasmine brand is competing with the Shade Room, who's competing with the Neighborhood Talk, who is competing with Hollywood Unlocked. You get the point. If 5 of us are writing an article on the same topic, if 5 of us are writing an article on the same topic, Cardi B and Offset seen fighting at the Grammy after party, 5 of us are writing that. Obviously, between the 5 companies, our articles are going to be different, but we're talking about the same thing. So guess what? When it comes to the title, you got 5 major urban news outlets writing the same fucking article about the same fucking thing. Guess what, y'all? And y'all know it to be true. When you guys are scrolling on Instagram and you see the article from the Shade Room, you see the Neighborhood Talk, you see Hollywood Unlocked, you see the Jasmine brand, what is it? You're going to see the headline, the title. Okay. I cannot write the same title as the Shade Room. The Shade Room cannot write the same title as the Neighborhood Talk, et cetera, et cetera. So it sounds like duh and obvious and common sense, but it is hard, because for me, there's only but so many different ways you can say the same thing. There's only so many different ways you can say Cardi B and Offset seen arguing at a Grammy after party. There's only but so many different ways I can twist it and say it in a different way, so that I'm not having the same verbatim title as the Shade Room. That shit is hard. So nonetheless, I said all that just to let you know, baby, coming up with the title, coming up with the headline is not easy for me. So I'm like on a tangent tonight. Anyways, if y'all have any ideas of what the hell I could name my relationship segment, please let me know. Please hit me up in the DMs, please. Y'all not really giving me no feedback. The Venus and Mars thing. Let me know. Do y'all think I could do that? Do you think I could spruce it up? Because that is something I always say. When I talk about men, women, dating, relationships, I always say women are from Venus, men are from Mars. So I'm trying to think, what's a cute way to say Venus and Mars? But I don't know. I don't freaking know. I was thinking change the planets. Oh, but I think that's the same though, Dairy B. Ain't it? Am I making that up, y'all? Am I making that up? I also want to be like, hell, can we all? I low-key want to quote Rodney King. Can we all just get along? I low-key want to just call that segment, Can We All Get Along? Can we all just get along, please? In the words of Rodney King, rest in peace. um Y'all, there's an actual book called Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. I knew it. I knew Venus was women. I like Venus. I like Venus first. Like women are from Venus, men are from, I don't know. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Can we all just get along? Can we all just get along? Okay, y'all, I'm getting tired and delirious. I'm over it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. And what I would appreciate as well is if you hit that like button. Hit that like, hit that like, hit that like. And then replay crew. Replay. Especially my OG supporters. Y'all better come up in that replay and comment. I'm probably actually gonna start. You know what I'm gonna do just to be a good, kind-hearted person? I'm going to do timestamps and I'm going to put it in the comment section and pin it. That way, instead of people just coming back and only watching for a few minutes and falling off, I'm going to put timestamps. That way, if you want to tune in to my video and maybe only watch specific segments, you can do so instead of having to guess and skip and fast forward to figure out what I'm talking about at what point. Even though, yes, in a perfect world, I would love for y'all to watch this entire almost 2-hour video, but that's not realistic and I am a realist. So I will start putting timestamps on these videos as far as hot topics go, to make it a little bit easier for you guys when viewing. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. And I'll see you tomorrow because we got to talk about some reality TV talk, honey. So until next time, catch you later. Bye-bye.